So I want to go ahead and take a minute to really talk about the power of observation templates and how by using templates, this can save you a lot of time when you're creating all of those observation and especially punch list pins as well in the field. So the templates that we create here at Observations, the same steps can be applied to the punch list tool as well. So let's talk about Waco High School. So the scenario we had at Waco High School was that Armco, the third-party envelope consultant that is hired by the architect, was coming out to do site visits to inspect roofing installation. And, they noted some deficiencies and some things that the roofer would need to correct or needed to correct. And, instead of our quality manager out there typing the same title, roofing deficiency, over and over and over, um, we started implementing a template. So that way, the kind of the basic, maybe one to two to three things or one to two to three bits of information on that observation was there and pre-selected. So that way you don't have to type it over and over. Let's go ahead and go into our observations tool. And let's apply a filter so you can see kind of this handful of items that we're talking about related to these Armco inspections. So in observations, and we'll talk about how to create a custom type here in a second. But we're going to select the type and we're going to filter by type, I should say. And we're going to scroll on down and we're going to select under quality, Armco field observation. Click out here. And you can see here, type Armco field observation. We have a title of roofing deficiency. And then if we pan on over here, the description way over to the right, and we can actually adjust that. We can actually bring description up, or rather to the left. So let's kind of adjust that a little bit here. Kind of a cool little feature here that it's good to know. So, all right, I'll click these three dots. And now I've brought description over to the left here. So it's just kind of easier to see. But now, this is the real specific details of the observation. And like I said here, the type and then the title, it's kind of that general information of what the observation is regarding to begin with. So, all right, let's go out, or let's get over to the configure settings of observations. We're going to click this little gear symbol. And then we're going to look at the right-hand side here on the sidebar. We've got observation templates as an option. So we're going to click observation templates. Or, excuse me, let's go to types rather. So when you go under types, you can see here that there's commissioning, environmental, quality, safety, warranty, work to complete. These are all categories or types that are created at the company level. And as you can see here by the gold key, they can't really be edited. But what we essentially did in the case of Waco High School was we just went up here to add new. And, we typed Armco field observation. And of course here, yep, it already exists. But make sure, if I just hit backspace there, you want to make sure that the checkbox under active is checked, and then you simply click add and it will add it to your list. Okay, so let's backspace out of that. Now let's go back over to, or we're going to scroll up to observation templates. Okay. And so now we already have 1, 2, 3, 4 items created, or 4 templates created under the type of Armco field observation. Roofing deficiency was the main one that was used as a third-party inspector was visiting the roof while the roof was being installed. But basically, to create those items, what we did here is we just selected observation type, and we can see here that custom type we created is available on the list. So we'd select quality Armco field observation. We give it a title, roofing deficiency. Again, you want the title to be kind of broad and capture a lot, right? So you want it to be broad. Again, the title to be broad, and the description to actually have the specific content that that was deficient, right, or whatever was specifically wrong with whatever it was that you caught. And like I always encourage folks to do is use the talk to text feature for efficiency in the field. That talk to text feature can just really speed things up instead of having to type with your thumbs, especially when it's really cold out and your thumbs are getting stiff. I've been there. So and then you can select trade. Here, what's really handy too is the assignee. So say the say you've got a foreman assigned, or you should have foreman assigned to that scope of work. You can select the foreman here so that automatically they're assigned to every observation you create for roof deficiency. So we'd select the roofing foreman. And you just repeat that process for like as we did here, for we did for roofing deficiencies, we did for any waterproofing deficiencies that third party inspector would find, glazing as well. So again, observation templates are very handy. Let me go over to, I'll stop my screen share, and what I'm going to do is share the screen of my iPhone. Okay, start broadcast here. Okay, let's go to Procore. All right, we're in Waco High School, and let's go to the, um, oops, down here to observations. Or actually, let's go to drawings rather, as if we'd be dropping an observation pin on a drawing. And so I'm just going to tap, um, let's use, let's use a roof plane here, for example. Okay, we got some observations already pinned here, and we won't publish this, but say in this corner of the roof here, I'm going to tap the screen. I'm going to click where it says pin. I'm going to select observation. All right, tap the screen, create observation from template right there in the middle, and then Armco field observation. I'm going to select roofing deficiency, and you can see here Santiago Erasto is the foreman, and like I said, he's preloaded into that template as an assignee. So we tap that, and boom, right there you've got the title already created, the type, you have the assignee, and then down here in description, this is where I really recommend folks, and it's grayed out because I'm recording a meeting at the moment, but use that talk to text icon there at the bottom right of your screen. That will save you a ton of time. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and stop my share. And that is it on creating, or really the power of observation templates. And like I said, the same goes for the Punchlist tool as well. If you have any questions on this process or need help, please don't hesitate to reach out. And thank you for your time.